Hey, what's up, guys? Weaver here. Now, here's the deal. We're going to jump back to making flowcharts. But this time, we're going to be using conditional statements. So let's kind of recap what a conditional statement is. It's either if then, yes, no, true, false. Usually it poses a question. So you understand that algorithms are step by step, and then conditions, if there is a condition, there's usually something to be answered. Okay, so if we're in our PLTW, now I want to be honest. When I took this course, um, this activity was probably one of the hardest. Okay, this is nothing to do with coding today. It's all about us using our brains and creating a flowchart, basically trying to navigate a bus to the museum, just like what we did before, where I had you do step by step getting to the bus. But there are a couple different things with our navigation movements for this exercise, and plus there are some conditions that need to be answered and addressed as we go through the navigation. If there's a stop sign, or can we turn left, or can we turn right? So there are conditions, and I'll go over that here in a moment. Conditional statements, I just went over that. Boolean is a form of mathematics in which an expression is reduced either with true or false. So this is kind of fun terminology, Boolean. Okay, so basically, you understand all of these. We begin our flowchart with an oval. We end with an oval. Our actions are rectangles, and our decision making is within the rhombus, or rhombuses, or rhombi, whichever way you want to pronounce that. And we're going to go ahead and go to the field trip navigation. Now, this is pretty tough. You and your partner are going to have to kind of think this through. Okay. It's basically getting you to understand how we think in loops, or how a computer programmer needs to program in loops and in steps for, let's say, an autonomous vehicle. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the commercials with Domino's. They're coming out with an autonomous vehicle where there's not a driver. It's just a vehicle that is running solo by computer programming and getting to a destination and delivering the pizza. Okay, I'll show a video in class more on that. So there's kind of like this race between Tesla autonomous vehicles and Domino's teaming up with a company on getting a autonomous vehicle where we have a self-driven car that will get to a destination that is programmed to do. Okay, it's becoming more and more of a thing, these autonomous vehicles. So basically, that's what we're doing today. We're getting this bus. We're getting this bus again to the museum, but now we have obstacles. Okay, and we have a couple of different navigation movements, unlike what we did the first time when we just did step by step. So here we can move forward the bus until it reaches either the end of the street or there's a traffic sign. Okay. Another command that we have is wait 5 seconds. We have turn left, where the bus, again, will just turn left in place, and turn right, where the bus will turn right in place. So instead of us going move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, now we have move forward, and it drives all the way either to the end of the street, or if we get to a street sign. Okay, so that kind of eliminated those steps of move forward, that boring, monotonous move forward, move forward, move forward. Okay, let me go over that again. One move forward, the bus will continue to drive until it gets to either the end of the street or to a street sign. And then we have to command it to do another. We have to get a command so it will continue to get to the museum. So it's actually quite tough because we're asking and answering questions with these conditions. So what I did for you is I created a template flowchart for you that you can click on. Let me enlarge this here. And you're going to have to make a copy for yourself. Okay. So basically, this is how I would start it. You begin, and the first condition or question that you would ask, the bus program would go, "Am I at the museum?" If yes, then bingo, you're there. But if we look at PLTW at our graphic, if I ask that question, "Am I at the museum?" the obvious answer is no. Well, I'm going to have to code it to do the next step. Okay. So if I ask the question, "Am I at the museum?" and the answer is no, then I'm going to ask it another question. I'm going to either ask it, "Am I at a stop sign?" Yes or no. Okay. Then I'll have to fix my flow chart. Am I at a stop sign? Well, obviously, with this graphic here, the answer is no. Then I would ask it, "Can I turn left?" No. Can I turn right? No. Then I ask it, "Can I move forward?" Yes. Then my next step would be move forward. Okay. So that's what I would do next after asking all the questions. You're going to have to duplicate all of these and put it into your flow chart. Okay. So am I at the museum? No. Well, then, am I at a stop sign? And then create, you want to put yes and no on the side here. Can I turn right? Yes and no on the side there. Can I turn left? Yes and no on the side there. Then I need one more. I guess I would need to put a rhombus in here and go, can I move forward? Can I move forward? Then I would go yes. And if yes, then I'm going to go move forward. Okay. And then I'm going to have to keep adding to my steps. Well, what do I do next? Well, I move forward and it's going to stop because it's at the end of the street. Then I have to ask the series of questions again. So maybe take an arrow and go all the way back to the beginning. Am I at the museum? No. Can I turn right? No. Can I turn left? Yes. And then I keep moving. Okay? And that's what you're doing. It's pretty daunting and time consuming, but you can do it. Just continue with your navigation and asking the questions as you go. You and your partner keep asking the questions and adding to your flow chart. It takes a while to figure it out, but then try it out. Actually, I will come up and try out your flow chart and see if I can get the bus to the museum. And I'll be asking the questions. Am I at the museum? No. Then redo your flow chart. Okay? So that's all. It's confusing. It's going to take the entire class. It took me a long time to figure it out. And in the words of my good friend Forrest, I'm not a smart man, Jenny. I got it done. And you can too. All right? Good job. Let me move my face and stop the video.